today to show you a panel building I'm in the process of constructing. It's a solid beech frame with little ribs on the inside. I put one panel on the back already. Today I'm going to go in the process of putting the other panel onto the front. I'll show you how I go about that. But the main thing is with this door, it's for an internal workshop and it needs to be hard wearing, but it needs to be reasonably lightweight. Right then, I've finished putting the PVA onto my door frame. I'm going to put the panel on the top. Before I put the panel on, I'm just going to point something out to you. Basically, once you put PVA onto any wood, it's really important that you clean it off afterwards. Because if you don't, the stain or any finish that you want to put on the outside edge isn't going to adhere very well, because PVA soaks into the wood grain, into the wood pores, and forms a plastic coating basically. So if you get a stain afterwards, sit on the top and it won't actually sort of waterproof some wood basically, which is okay if you're going to put gloss paint on, which we are with this door, but if it's for a piece of furniture for home and it has PVA exposed on it, then basically you're waterproofing the wood and it stops any sort of stain or wax sitting on it properly. So it's important you clean off after you've put the PVA on. Right, we've got some 20mm panel pins. In America they call those brads. Over here in the UK we call them by their real name, panel pins. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pin the frame to the door. I'm not going to go overboard with the pins. You probably need four or five pins down the side, same on the other side, and probably 3 or 4 on the top, and on the central rail too. Okay, I'm going to get that into place. Now I'm going to use the dowel as the guide for the central frame. Following the central rail, put some pins in straight across the middle there. Now, if a pin ever gets buckled or broken, the best thing to do is to remove it and forget about it and basically start again. Nothing worse than a buckled panel pin sitting in a frame. Another little trick I have is to knock the panel pins down beneath the surface, apply a tiny bit of PVA, and then stand and fill the gap so you can no longer see the panel pin. Let's do that again on this one. So basically get the panel pin, knock it down, tiny amount of glue sit in the hole, and then a little bit of glass paper on the top, fill the hole back up, and the panel pin is no longer visible. All I've done to finish the job is to put the clamps onto the frame, basically pull the panel on in little areas where there might be some warp in the MDF. The PVA will soon sort that out. While it's drying, we'll pull it on just a little bit more and allow the frame and the panel to become completely bonded together.